Hello, my name is Devin Logan Reese. Hello, I'm Devin Logan Reese. Alrighty, my name is Devin Logan Reese. Red leather, yellow leather. Alright, here we go, dude. Red leather, yellow leather. Alright, my name is Devin Logan Reese. And this is a poorly executed submission for the Funny Fiesta, filmed in front of a live audience. We're doing crowd work later. But first, I want to talk about children's books. I feel like a lot of children's books are problematic. If you give a mouse a cookie, is literally a capitalist manifesto. It's all about, God forbid, you give a mouse a cookie because he might ask for more. You hear the implications of that? That's crazy. If you give a mouse a cookie, what if he wants healthcare? If you give a mouse a cookie, what if he wants a little bit of ownership over the cookie mill you have him working at? The mouse only wants the cookie to survive, to have a full experience. That's the only reason the mouse wants a cookie to begin with. Laura Numeroff, I see you. Your whole right-wing grift you're doing here. If you give a moose a muffin, there's no if you give a moose your muffin. The moose is the largest land mammal in North America. It's getting your muffin. That's a commentary on power if you give a moose a muffin. It's teaching your kids to be ruthless, to be the moose and get the muffin. I see what you're doing, Laura. I see it. Laura Numeroff, you're on my list, dude. I haven't read all of them, but if you give a cat a cupcake, I'm sure that's very misogynistic if you read it right. If you throw a pig a party, we're celebrating police brutality now. Cool. Nice, Laura. Nice. And you know what? I know she's got unpublished works too. If you give a kangaroo a contraceptive, God forbid it has an empty pouch. God forbid it finds a kangaroo career, gets his law degree and ends up in kangaroo court. They want to give us contraceptives. That's right. They want to give men contraceptives. And they're talking about the pill, but I don't think the pill's the most intriguing prospect. I think there's something better coming. I think ball switch, semen safety, and it's coming out. It's just this little switch that goes in your balls. Like right there in your balls. Right there in your balls. Right there in your balls. It's this little switch. You turn it on and off, right? You can fire blanks. You can fire live rounds at pleasure. But I think I like the idea of the hardware. I don't think it goes far enough. All right? I know a lot of suspicious motherfuckers, a lot of sneaky motherfuckers just be turning on live rounds with no one's knowledge. It would be bad. There needs to be tighter security around the balls. Some sort of interlock system. You got to blow above legal to come, like a prostate lock. Some sort of key and lock system. You got to go to a cocksmith. All right? Flourishing industry of cocksmiths now, where we all just fucking tighten up our taints with different mechanisms and gears. And I think that could work. But I think the key logistics still might not be right. I think keys still might not be right. First of all, keys are easy to copy and my taint's easy to get to. Second of all, I can't keep track of my car keys. Think I'm going to keep track of my cock keys? You're not keeping track of my cock keys. You're not keeping track of your cock keys. So I think ideally here what we want is that it takes two to tango. You want both parties consent in this. And the best way to do that, two-factor authentication. I'm thinking it should be like sending a nuclear bomb to come. Like sending an ICBM, an inner cervix ballistic mess, be some sort of QR code on you. You have to complete a game of Candy Crush and press a button at the same time with your wife. I think that you need to call a pastor. You should have to have a consultant. I consent. Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? You need some sort of chain of command. I remember back in my day, dude, you needed to have Congress's authorization to send your boys into war. That's what I think coming should be like too. Yeah. Whoa.